Dr. Live with New Insight, and thank you for joining me in another video. The title of today's video is 5 Habits or Traits that Increase Your Vulnerability. Some of us want to believe the good in everyone, but the truth of the matter is that everyone doesn't have good in them. And just as there is light, there is also darkness. And just as there is good, there is also evil. And we have to use wisdom and discernment to know the difference and to make decisions that protect us. It's not healthy to have either of these extremes where on one end you're so cynical and guarded that you don't trust anyone. Nor should we be on the other end of the spectrum where we're freely and overly trusting of people without discerning their energy and intentions, understanding their patterns and habits, and listening to our intuition. So here are 5 traits that increase your vulnerability and likelihood of being used, abused, and manipulated. Number 1, low self-esteem and low self-worth. When you don't like, love, or validate yourself, you overly rely on external validation, which allows the caliber and quality of your mood and self-esteem to be governed and regulated by other people and situations. This will always make you feel insecure because you will be anxiously seeking, wanting, and craving the likes and approval of others, their positive praise and compliments in order to fill your cup. And this in turn automatically creates disappointment and frustration. Therefore, it is imperative to develop self-love where you like, accept, and validate yourself. And regardless of whether you receive it or not from others, your self-esteem remains healthy and intact. Number 2, self-doubt. When you don't trust your own decision-making, you don't think for yourself, and you allow others to lead and problem solve for you while you take a back seat, this causes you to be gullible and easily misled and manipulated by others. Number 3, being passive, not using your voice. When you don't speak up for yourself or advocate for yourself, this causes your thoughts and feelings, needs and expectations, boundaries and standards to be unknown or assumed by people. It also shows a lack of confidence, and people will take advantage of the fact that you did not communicate or communicate clearly. People also mistake this for fear and weakness, which makes them view you and treat you as a pushover. Number 4, lack of boundaries or enforcing boundaries. When you allow others to have their way and you don't set limits, you don't say no, you're more prone to being a people pleaser, overcompensating, and wearing yourself out physically, mentally, and emotionally from being trapped in the cycle of the 3 P's: pleasing, proving, and producing or performing. And because of this, you will have little to no energy, drive, or focus for your own responsibilities and goals. It distracts you and depletes you, and it will be a very costly mistake when you don't set boundaries for your protection. Number 5, not healing your core issues, traumas, insecurities, or feelings of inadequacy. This will cause you to think, feel, and act in unhealthy or dysfunctional ways, even with the best intentions of doing right. It will cause you to self-sabotage and ruin good people and good opportunities in your life because of maladaptive coping, such as ineffective communication or problem-solving skills, not being able to control your emotions and impulses, using avoidance or procrastination, not pursuing your goals or passions or attending to your responsibilities, and allowing rigid thinking or negative thinking patterns to govern your moods and decision-making. It is important to address and work on these 5 habits. People will insist on having their way, not listen to you or respect you or your boundaries, and they will become entitled, and you'll continue engaging in unhealthy habits out of feelings of guilt and obligation, constantly working against yourself being stuck and moving backwards instead of moving forward. Even if the person isn't aware of their behaviors, you should be aware of the impact their behaviors has on you and equip yourself with the right coping skills needed to heal and protect yourself.